Hello everyone, I am Prashant Sharma and today we will be talking about the characteristics of Indian consumers. So moving on to the characteristics, India is a vast country where different languages, culture and religion are followed and people have different incomes, lifestyles, so they prefer different products and services. So talking about the diverse demographics of India, India has a diversity. So you can see in the image, the boy in the left is wearing some different kind of clothes, whereas the old age man who is wearing a formal shirt and a pant. So this is the cultural difference as well as income difference. The boy might have a good source of income from his family, whereas the other person might be a middle class man. Moving on to next characteristics, that is price sensitivity. So Indian consumer is a very price sensitive consumer, and he is very conscious about the price. They seek value for money and are cautious spenders. So whenever an Indian consumers go to buy something, they look for the price tag and then decide whether they want the product or they can take alternative of that product. So you can see in the image, a boy prefers to have tea at a local restaurant instead of going to some Starbucks or something else. Now family oriented decision making is plays an important role in purchase decisions of Indian consumer, whereas you can, if you buy a small thing or some kind of bigger investment, the influence of the family members is very much included in Indian families. So if you want to buy an sports bike, you might end up buying a TVS Sports because your father won't allow you to buy a bike which has very big engine because it is not found safe in Indian culture. Moving on to the other characteristic, brand consciousness and aspiration. So brand consciousness is plays a very important factor while choosing a product. The youth of India is moving towards the branded goods, especially among urban youth. Many consumers associate brand with status, quality, and prestige. They find themselves buying a product that brings him status, quality, and prestige. So, student might prefer an iPhone over an MI phone because he wants to show that he has a good status. And the other characteristic is urban and rural divide. So most of the Indian population, that is 65 to 70% of population, is from rural areas where consumer is price sensitive and follows different consumption patterns compared to the urban consumers. While urban consumers are more exposed to global trends, rural ones prioritize durability, affordability, and they prefer products that provide value for money instead of those which provide luxur, nahi, luxur, or that provide some superiority. So urban and rural consumer have different mindset. Now digital media influence plays a very important role in your purchasing decision because whenever you find an ad of a product, you tend to move towards that product because whenever you are purchasing a product, you always go to the sites, websites which provide you the reviews and ratings of the product. So whenever you find a product which has less ratings, you prefer not to buy that product. Instead you go for the one which provides a good rating and review. So before purchasing a car or even a table lamp, you prefer to compare these on YouTube and different sites like Amazon or Flipkart. You check the prices of different products of similar kind. So these are the factors that influence your purchase decisions. If you find something that has more that has better reviews, you prefer for buying that product instead of which you are initially planning to purchase. So the conclusion is that the Indian consumer market is a complex and dynamic landscape shaped by diverse cultural, economic, and social factors, from price sensitivity and family oriented decision making to growing brand consciousness and digital influence. Indian consumers exhibit a unique blend of traditional values and modern aspirations. So that's all. Thank you.